This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.
So if you ain't got no money, this ain't the place for you.
Bro, she a pro, pop that pussy, let it go. If you fuck it, let me know. Put that pussy on the floor. Bad bitches come ready. Text a nigga, come and get it. 93, unleaded, rolling up while I hit it. Hey, bro, she a pro, pop that pussy, let it go. If you fuck it, let me know. Put that pussy on the floor. Bad bitches come ready. Text a nigga, come and get it. 93, unleaded, rolling up while I hit it. Hey, she gon' lick the diamonds in my roller. She done asked me. Then she got the pulling out of titty, tryna flash me. Told her bend it over, do that same shit from last week. Put that pussy on me for the finish, she attacked me.
Big and Lazy Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We back. I'm Big. This is my homie, co-host,
Lazy.
Big
The
and lazy.
fool.
and tell him we got a special guest, man. Another legendary, Big, Lazy.
This is a
And
legendary
legendary.
guest right here, man. Special but legendary, man.
It's nice that y'all think that I'm that important.
Hey, man.
It's nice. I appreciate
Go ahead and
that.
introduce yourself.
I go by the
man.
name of Bone. I'm really nobody, but I appreciate y'all thinking that I'm somebody, man. You know what I'm
Appreciate it,
saying?
man.
I appreciate
Appreciate
that.
you being here.
Appreciate you
nah,
stopping
for real.
by.
And he got the hit song, man. Like I said, man, you one of the biggest artists that, especially in a city like Louisville,
Yeah.
Mhm.
our scene, like our club scene, man, Home Gurl went crazy. He got up.
Yeah, it did.
Man, I love
And it
coming
still
down.
go crazy.
But I loved coming down here. Like I was just telling somebody, like I used to go to O'Malley's like all
Yeah,
the time. Man, I loved it. I loved that shit. That
Yeah.
shit was classic. But I used to tell people, nigga, Louisville used to be rough, man. You
yeah,
had to.
still is.
You couldn't
know?
you couldn't just come down here like that. You had to really be on that shit.
Right, right.
Yeah, you did, man. Like,
And I feel like your shit still like you be. I've been places, man, recently, and it's still.
yeah, that go.
Hopefully.
Yeah, mine's went out for a second. So
Oh, okay.
we right back.
When that when they hit the floor, that dance, you know what I mean? That
Yeah.
was, that was one of them jammers. Like,
Yeah.
that's one of them like the, Jeezy leg. You know what I mean? It's the same. You get the same. What you call it? So, do you got any ties to Louisville? Like, what brings you to the city? Like,
I have a few relatives here. I got like I got 3 cousins. You know what I mean? But besides that,
That's from the city.
yeah.
Mike Kid Cos?
Yeah.
That's my dog.
Yeah.
You know Kid Cars?
That's my,
Yeah,
that's, my,
yeah.
that's my little cousin.
The first time I ever.
Brandon is the big cousin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
then
Giorgio?
Giorgio's
Yeah.
me and Giorgio the same age.
Uh-huh.
The first
And
time I
then-
ever touched the booth was with Kid Cars.
Oh yeah, well see that's my cousin. Yeah. I was supposed to go see him today and watch the game with him, didn't even go.
Yeah.
Okay. What game?
The Browns and Steelers. I was gonna watch the Browns and Steelers game with him, but I didn't want to catch an Uber over there.
Okay.
We was in his homie's living room when we recorded a song, and he was like, "You rap?" I was like, "Man, I want to." And he was like, "Man, come on, let's do a song." And I was like, ever since then, it's been like big bro. He got the clothing line.
Oh yeah.
Man, shout out to Kid Cars,
He was
man.
supposed to bring me some clothes, didn't bring me the clothes.
Man, he
Yeah,
got some
man.
clone and liquor, don't
He
he?
got liquor
some
too, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Shout out Kid Cars, man. It's big bro, man.
No, I'm proud of
A
him, man.
legendary nigga from the city. You know what I'm saying?
I'm extreme, but you gotta understand. Like I said, I've been coming out here like probably like 12, 13 years.
Yeah.
He used to be with me all the time. You know what I mean? And
Right.
From the first time I had a show here to, I ain't gonna say the last because he didn't come last night. But
Right.
but yeah, nah.
So
Man.
Now, I got a story about Kid Cos. We went to school together, and he dropped that flame game with Billy. I forgot Billy's rap name. I want to say it was Dice or Nice, but I just bought the CD, right? I go home, I put it in my dicky
you
pocket.
bought it from him at school?
Yeah, he's burning the CD. I bought the CDs.
You a
Man,
huge supporter.
Hey.
yeah. Before I get home, I put it in my pocket, man. I get home to listen to it, man, and the motherfucker broke in half. I was,
Oh man.
I was sick like a puppy, bro. Like,
And you
but
know
it-
they was gonna ask you.
yeah, man. That was a nice little mix, man. That's my Kid Cos story.
So where you from, bro? Let's get.
I'm
a little
originally
background
from Atlanta, Texas.
on you. Okay.
East Texas.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So
then-
Atlanta and Texas?
Atlanta, Texas. That's where I'm
Okay, I
from.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
So what's the difference, like growing up there and like
Well,
what made
it's only
you?
5,000 people, so it's an
Okay.
extremely small town. And
Okay.
shit, the only thing there is football. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like high school
High school,
football.
Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Hey, shit. You think it ain't when it is? That's a very real thing.
Yeah. So
Did you play?
Yeah.
that's what I was about to say.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you
I played in high school. I didn't play in college.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what's
You
up.
feel like
Yeah.
you could have?
I could have, but the system that we ran in high school wasn't like a pass heavy system. It was a
Right.
run heavy
Run
system.
heavy.
And I played receiver. So the only real good thing I really learned how to do was block.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know, so I
That's
mean,
real.
if I could have went to probably a high school with a different system
Yeah.
to where they actually threw the ball, then
Right.
yeah, I probably would have went to college to play football. But
Yeah.
we
Right.
didn't even throw
You
the
spent
football.
4 years blocking. Shit, I'm out of here.
Yeah, 4 years blocking and tackling. That was pretty much
Yeah.
it. We won state my junior year though, so you know it wasn't like just a waste. But
Right.
we ran the ball. We ran the fucking veer. So you already know we wasn't
Right.
throwing the
The
ball.
wing tee?
Huh?
You talking about the wing tee?
We ran the veer.
Ah, wow.
We ran the veer out the. We didn't run the wing tee, but we ran like a bastardized version. It was still
Mm-hmm.
it was still split, and we had the slide, so it was kind of wing tee-ish, but it wasn't really wing tee-ish. But we ran the veer.
Oh,
Was you
okay.
doing music in high school? When did you start doing music?
When I was 7. Well, I ain't gonna say started, because started meaning implying that I actually recorded something. I didn't probably
Right.
record something until I was 14, 15,
Okay.
maybe. But yeah, I was selling mixtapes, selling albums in high school.
Oh, you was already real active in.
Yeah,
really trying to
definitely.
get,
But you know, nobody's a rapper. You know
right.
what I mean?
Right.
And I was telling somebody yesterday, like when I used to put I'm gonna be a rapper on, like what you know when they used to what you want to be when you grow up. When I used to
Right.
put rapper down, my teachers would used to look at me like, this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like this nigga want to put rapper down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga, all the things you could possibly be, nigga, you want to put rapper down.
Hey,
But
you knew what you wanted to do though.
yeah,
you
I
know?
loved it back then. You know what I
Right.
mean? It was just, and it's crazy to think about because I was born in '87. So
Mhm.
by '92, you know what I mean? I know by, I don't know when it came out, 90, 91, but I could rap Ice Cube's They Had a Good Day word for word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in '92, I knew nothing but a G thing word for word.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
My son, he's 6. He loved Today Was a Good Day.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
I word for word. And then after that, you just, you know, but even, and a lot of people don't talk about it, but SWV,
Yeah.
they had at that time, the whole way that the production was, it was branching into the hip hop and R&B influence that it is now. Like they had a huge, like most of their stuff was like, you know, like you're the one
Yeah.
for me. Like that beat was, I used to like fake rap in the back of my mama's car to that beat all the
Yeah.
time. You know what I mean? Just like during the breaks and stuff, you sip little bars, then she come back in. So, you know,
That's where I fell in love with music too, the back seat.
yeah. You know, so I try. My daughter's like that. My 6-year-old, she wants to rap. So, and I want you to understand, I'm not Bone to her. I'm dad.
Right,
So
right.
you know what I mean. She ain't never seen me perform.
Mm-hmm.
She, you know, she's seen the video because people have showed the video to her
Right,
and stuff
right.
like that. But
And kids
other
active
than
on YouTube.
yeah, other than knowing that I rap, she don't really know that she never knew or what came with it. And then one
Right.
day, her mom had sent me a fucking video, and she was standing on top of the thing, and she was just rapping. And I
Yeah.
was like, so the girl got it.
Yeah.
I was like, the girl's the one that got it, huh? I was like, none of the boys, huh? The
Y'all been on
fucking
far,
girl.
far from the tree,
the
man.
fucking girl. But I got 2 boys, 2 girls, and she's my youngest girl. And I'm like, the
But,
fucking.
but what's amazing is you said it's only 5,000 people in your town, in your city.
You still live there?
Hell no. I'm saying Fort Worth now.
Oh, okay.
Fort Worth and Chicago. So I'm back and forth between Fort Worth and Chicago.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I fuck with Chicago. That's one of my favorite places.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It's amazing, bro. I gotta give you your flowers on that to come from a small place like that and it didn't get that light on you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, it can't. You know the song. You know before we started, man, that song is major, bro. And it's like, and I know it probably took you places that you never thought you would go. And that's
Well, that's the thing. I
know?
did think I would go those places. I just
Yeah.
didn't.
Manifest, huh?
I did think I was gonna go there, but you
Facts.
know, you have that little bit inside of you to be like, man, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Like, but especially where I'm from, like I was telling somebody earlier, like where I'm from, we call it hater high.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean. So everybody there is a hater, and you know I grew up within that, and I got a lot of that in me. So you know what I mean. For me, it's like I had to when I went to college, I was able to get a lot of that out of me. But but also when I got my deal, I had to learn how. I really saw how hard it was. You know what I mean? Like I really saw the grind, and I really saw like it changed me completely. Like I really gave up hating after that. Yeah. And I used to be like a huge hater, like huge
Taking
hater.
that haterade?
Yeah. Man, I it's because I think it
hate and passion is.
Well, yeah. But like I said, I think, but you know, shit. In the era we grew up, everything was about being the best. Being the best rapper, being the best. Yeah. So you got to be competitive to be the best rapper. You got to be. So I'm super competitive with anybody that says they're rap. Well, I used to be like super competitive. Anybody say they rap, well, I'm better. I ain't got to hear them. I don't got to know. You know what I mean? Like I used to just say that shit just regardless. Like, oh, no, I'm better than that nigga. Easy. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even care who it was. First time I ever met Sci-Hi the Prince.
Hey, that's my favorite nigga.
Legend.
Dog.
First time I ever met Sci-Hi the Prince, we was in Onyx, I think. And I was trying to get Greg. We was trying to get Greg Street to fuck with the record, and Greg Street wouldn't fuck with the record because he was pushing Sci-Hi. He was pushing Sci-Hi, and he was on one of them. If y'all not gonna help me push Sci-Hi, I ain't helping with a motherfucking thing. And so, you know, I got to meet Sci-Hi, and they was like, "Shit, we probably just need to put you on the record with Sci-Hi." And I'm like, "Shit, do that, nigga. I eat that nigga alive." And they're all looking at me like, "Bro, this, I feel you. You know, the confidence is high, but nigga, that's Sci-Hi." You know what I mean? The record never manifested, but you know, that was probably when I had first got my deal. I was 22, and I was still like that. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck who it is, nigga. But you line him up. Shit, you line him up. I don't give a fuck about who the fuck he is. Like, shit, do you not know who I am? I start talking to niggas like that.
Hey, sometimes, you know, especially when you work so hard, my nigga, it's like, shit.
Well, I mean, you know, but it's just a perspective, you know what I mean? Just to be competitive. And then as I started going along, I became a lot less competitive and more focused on the business and everything else, because I think that's part of where that competitive spirit comes from, is that you don't understand the business. So you put all of your passion into, I'm going to just be the best. Right. You know what I'm saying? And then when you start learning the business and getting into the business, you start giving a fuck about that. You want to be the best business person. Then you want to be shit.
You can push whoever if you're the good business person.
Yeah, I want to have this together. I want to have this together. You know what I mean? You start getting into everything to try to see if it's some type of way that you could master that aspect of the game, and you don't even think about the rapping like that no more. You be like, shit, this shit second nature. Yeah. What about after we drop the record? We gotta do it in, and we gotta do this. We gotta do this. Back then, it used to just be, you know, come from class, hear a beat, like, shit, what you thinking? And then we do something, but shit. Now it don't even matter about the song. Like somebody like the song he was just playing, the one I got with B Hen and Jay Shine and everybody. Like they was like, hey man, you need to, man, that could be something, man. You need, you know what I'm saying? You need to try to put. I'm like, man, yeah, you know, I just gotta get out here and do, you know what I mean? I only get so excited about records, you know what I mean? Like probably that initial nostalgia, and then after that, once you think about all the work that has to go into it, you just you don't even think about the excitement. You be like, well, shit, I gotta get out here and grind it out. Try to see if I can make it work.
What's your favorite part of, like, you say, what's your favorite part of the music game? Like, you say recording, or performing,
or the business?
I say engineering.
Favorite part? It's kind of everything. I don't think it's like one particular part that I like more than the other. I just like it. I'm just grateful that that I can be a part of it. Honestly, like, you know what I mean? Like, I know I run across so many rappers, and I know so many rappers who just wish they could do half of what I do. I don't take it for granted or be like, man, you know what I mean? Like I did at one point. I had to go to therapy for that. But
therapy for what?
After probably about like after I lost my deal from Def Jam, I was in college, and I didn't really lose it. L.A. Reid had resigned, and they only kept like 4 or 5 artists, and the artists they kept like Rihanna and Rick Ross, you know, Jeezy, you know what I mean? All of those other people, you know, me, Lil Rue.
Yeah, I remember Lil Rue.
Blood Raw, you know what I'm saying? All of us, you know what I'm saying? All of us, we bit the can, but all them niggas, they made it. So it was more so just after that point, you know what I mean? And I just didn't think that I achieved everything that I wanted to. I set out in my mind. You know, you have a goal list, and I didn't feel like I, you know, knocked off enough on that goal list for me personally anyway. and I don't know, I was depressed. I went through a probably about like a good 2-3 years of depression.
Yeah.
And a lot of that helped me out was going back to school and getting my master's, and after just learning in the process of getting my master's and going to therapy, and a lot of that just really helped put things in perspective that although I might not have achieved what I set out to, I'm still living a miraculous and amazing life.
Yeah.
That a small percentage of people get to.
Facts.
It's just that once you see the world and you get to a pinnacle, it's hard to
dumb it down.
It's hard to just be like, what you mean? What you mean? What you mean? You know what I mean? But they got doctors for that. So anybody going through it, you can always go see a doctor. I encourage people all the time to go to therapy.
That's amazing, especially in the black
I think
community,
every
man.
black man
Yeah, man.
just needs some type
Well,
of...
I don't think I have more trauma than the average black man, but I got a lot of trauma. So it's just a lot of shit that sometimes you just have to deal with and just talk about. You know what I mean? With somebody that's not gonna be judging you. And a lot of times we talk to people about our personal stuff to people that's gonna judge us.
Exactly.
That's facts, though.
Yeah, like like one of my relatives, I was like, and this ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but like if you possibly have a kid, you know what I'm saying, out there, and you're like, I mean, I don't know, it might be mine, you got a maybe out there. And I was like, shit, if it's out there, shit, motherfucker ain't gonna say nothing to me. I ain't gonna say nothing back.
Let sleeping dogs lie.
I got, you know what I mean? I got 4. I ain't trying to add no more. You know what I mean? I was talking about me. I don't know. I ain't talking about everybody else. I'm just talking about me. Motherfucker, you put if it's my responsibility, I take it.
Right.
But if I ain't finna go,
Snooping for it.
You said you were signed with Def Jam. You want to give us like the details of that deal? Like how did that come
oh
about?
man, it was super dope. I was in college,
man.
I was in college at the time, and it was actually homecoming. And his name Eric Parler. He was the head radio guy at Def Jam at the time. He had hit this DJ I know in Dallas named Quick Mix Rick, and they had called me on 3-way, and he talking to me, and I'm like, he like, oh, I'm from Def Jam. I'm with EP. He was like, you been talking to City? I was like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, I know. You know what I'm saying? We talking about getting you out here, and I was like, not believing it. You know what I mean? Like so whatever. So I ended up going to class, just going through my normal day. Then I was cutting my homie hair, getting ready to go to hump day. We got this thing at Prairie View. It's like a big party in the middle of the day in campus. And
Prairie View A&M? Okay.
yeah. And he called me, he was like, yeah, I'm about to get this plane ticket. I'm gonna fly you out here tomorrow, and then we're gonna go to New York on Friday. And I'm like, okay, bet. So, whatever.
Yeah.
So that night, I got the ticket. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
This is for real.
I'm about to fly to Atlanta. So shit, my partner dropped me off at Hobby. I flew out of Hobby, which is crazy to think about now because I only fly out of Bush. But I flew out of Hobby, and I went to Atlanta, met City for the first time. Then we flew to New York the next day, and I auditioned for L.A. Reid, and shit, they signed me on the spot.
Damn.
That's what's up. Like what was the numbers on that? If you don't mind me asking, like what's the
Like what? What you mean?
like the money, like far as the money wise, like what was the
Like the total deal. The total deal there was like $250 or something like that.
Oh, okay. Was that
Yeah.
up front or just
Yeah, I mean, well, it was like the total deal. So yeah, the total deal was like $250. Yeah.
And they still trying to what they call it, recoup, shit like that. But that's
Well,
what-
ain't no recoup. But,
okay.
But yeah,
That's amazing though, bro. That's why I said like, man, you've done things that artists, like I'm an artist, like I've rapped for years, and but you've done things that people would dream to do, just to rap in front of L.A. Reid, whether it worked out or not. You know what I'm saying? That's amazing.
I mean, but I actually auditioned for this guy at Jive. I forgot his name, but he's like one of the biggest niggas in the world, white guys ever.
Yeah.
He wasn't feeling it, so you know what I mean.
Right.
So,
One door closes, another.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't gonna say no. But what's the This is still on the same subject, but it's kind of a weird question. But who's somebody you've met that you just like, damn, I really just met this motherfucker?
Man, the first time I ever got like rapper jitters or like fanned out jitters was Kid and Play.
Kid and Play?
Kid and Play?
Kid and Play fanned me the fuck out. Like I was sitting there like, oh my fucking god, nigga, that's Kid and Play, nigga, this.
Damn.
I mean, and I guess because I've seen House Party like so,
Million
and again,
times.
like I said, House Party is one of those movies that inspired me to rap. You know what I mean?
Facts, though.
Like when they did that battle, I used to know that battle word for word. You know what I
Right.
mean? Is it gonna be me or Eraserhead? You know, when it said it's done, play's gonna be the victorious. Well, I mean, I remember that whole battle word for word. So so for me, it's like, you know what I mean? That seeing them niggas was like, I was like, bro, I used to watch all the House Party. I didn't watch that. I like House Party 3, my favorite House Party. You know, like I remember one summer I watched
That's
House Party
amazing,
3 every day.
Yeah, House Party period is a
A classic.
so I
I
feel
never
you
watched
on
them
that.
all the way through. I never watched them
Nigga, I watched House Party 3 particular. I think I was probably like 10 or 11. I watched it every day.
Yeah.
I can remember that summer I watched, for whatever reason, I put it on. I watch it. I might leave, go play, come back.
Yeah.
Put it back on. Like I burned that tape to the ground. Like it was
crazy.
still VHSs. You know what I
So
mean?
when you seen Kid and Play, you was like, dog.
I was like,
That's Kid and Play.
get it fucking play.
You know, they had
Did you meet him
cartoons and
permanently, or was it
everything.
like-
No. I talked to him. I was telling, bro, I watched House Party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you don't know, and that was a All-Star weekend in Dallas. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was All-Star weekend in Dallas. But we ran in, so I'm with my homies. We run into Lisa Ray, right?
Damn.
She fine in real life?
Ooh, I know
First of
she-
all, she's perfect in real life. But we run into Lisa Ray, and my homies, they did okay. One of my homies, he's one of them guys that you got a friend that always tell jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what the situation is.
Right.
He said, "Hey, I'm finna go up to her with these ones and say, ain't you Diamond from the Players Club?" I said, "Bro, please don't do that.
Nah, man.
Please don't embarrass, bro. I just got here. Please don't embarrass me."
And she hella bougie in real life, too.
No, but she was cool though. She was cool.
Yeah.
He
She
did
was,
it?
She was cool. No, fuck no, he didn't do anything. I'm begging him.
Yeah.
I'm not only am I asking him, but I'm begging, bro, please.
Yeah, don't do
please,
that dumb shit.
please don't do it. Don't do it. I just got here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I just got. Don't do this to me. Not Lisa Ray. Anybody else, not Lisa
Yeah.
Ray. And then, but my partner's, gorgeous. So she's walking by and she's about to leave, and he said, "Excuse me, ma'am, can I please get a picture? Can I please get a picture?" So she says, "Oh, cool." So she took 5 minutes to get ready for this picture.
Damn.
Really?
5 minutes. And this nigga so shook, he didn't even get in the picture with her. He just took a picture.
Damn. Ass.
I fuck with him about that to this day. I swear to God, I call him on FaceTime, he'll hang up. Well, I don't got FaceTime no more. But I call him right now, he'll fuck
Yeah.
you, nigga. Nigga, how you go take a picture of
Where was
Lisa
y'all
Ray?
at?
Huh? We was at IHOP
Damn.
off Cockrell Hill in 30.
Yeah.
IHOP off Cockrell Hill in 30 in Dallas.
Okay.
Very specific. I got
Yeah.
very
Man,
specific.
seeing
I
Lisa
remember.
Ray.
Did you have pancakes?
I don't know what I ordered. I don't know what I ordered that. I probably didn't even eat no food.
So how y'all feel about her and other women saying that they don't pay no bills? If you want to get with them, zero bill.
That's the
paying.
game.
But I understand that though. They millionaires, and I tell people all the time.
But we don't understand. Lisa Ray used to be a queen.
Yes.
Like she was the queen of
looking up.
Turks and Caicos.
Facts.
She was.
She was the
Yeah.
queen of Turks and Caicos. Like
remember
the
that.
reason why niggas vacation in Turks and Caicos now is because of Lisa Ray. Niggas was not going to Turks and Caicos before she became the queen of Turks and Caicos.
Damn.
Yeah, nah.
Why they get a divorce though?
He fucked Roxy.
What?
Cheated on her with Roxy.
The porn star?
Nah, Roxy from 106
BET.
Apart.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Oh,
Damn.
wow.
Cheated on her with Roxy, man.
I think a man should be allowed to have as many women and
You
baby
ain't gotta
mamas.
pay no bills.
Well, I mean,
That you can
but
afford.
well, the issue is that he's a king, so he probably don't see it the same way that we see it. You know what I mean?
And
As
she
far as
left
cheating
him.
and shit like that. But this is Lisa Ray. She looking at it from a perspective, and she probably. But the thing is, he probably had 4 or 5 bitches. You know what I mean?
Right, already.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, now she
there.
hit the fan.
So she was probably being able to control that because it's
Right.
there. But then you want another American? Like what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm the only one. I feel her.
You
I'm
what the
only
fuck? You
American
can't
you
have
see.
no American bitches. Now, if you want them little work Turks and Caicos,
Yeah.
you know, that's fine. But you can't have no American.
Yeah.
Nah, you can't do that.
So,
You ever been in
who's
Turkey? Go ahead.
who's the coldest besides Lisa Ray? Like, you've been in these rooms, these different type of rooms, and seeing these different type of celebrities or women that's close to celebrity. Who's the finest one you done ever seen? That'll make us be like, man, you seen? Besides Lisa Ray, because
I'm
Lisa
about to
Ray
s-
Diamond's beautiful.
I'm about to say, man. You know, honestly, man, and this is no knock, and I've been around a bunch. I would still have to give it to Lisa Ray.
Damn.
Lisa
Just-
Ray is a fine woman.
She
Just-
is though. Diamond was
Just-
that's some of the first pair of titties I seen.
I mean,
Yeah.
just because she's natural.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you know what I mean? Like, ain't no real enhancements as far as the ass and the titties and stuff like that. So, and she's tall, and her skin is perfect,
Yeah.
and I like mean bitches.
Yeah,
So,
me
you know what
too.
I mean? Like, she got that cute, mean face. Like, I'm mean as hell. So, it's just, I don't know.
Damn.
Like,
I was hoping you say Donna from Friday, next Friday. That's probably
She was nice too.
I love
You
Donna.
talking about the Joker's little sisters?
Nah, that's next Friday's the one with the Christmas. Friday after next one with the Christmas. My fault.
Okay.
You remember Cat Williams chick?
Yeah, okay, I get you.
oh, okay. Yeah,
She
met her
was
before?
beautiful.
I haven't.
I was hoping you would say her. though.
Yeah, I ain't never seen her nowhere.
Yeah, that's why I said anybody that's even almost close, because those are the ones that I find the most attractive. Women that's almost.
But what's wild is though is like you'd be amazed at how many beautiful women you'll see that just be regular,
In real life.
regular. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
that be shocking me more often is when I go somewhere and I see somebody like, damn.
Yeah. I was the same way when I met Cassidy though. I'm like, man, he's just a little bitty nigga.
Freestyle, Cassidy.
Man, I was
Problem?
I was in Newburgh Boys and Girls Club, 6th grade. And I swear to you, I was sitting on the bleachers because I kind of hated living in Newburgh.
Yeah.
I hated everything about it because it just wasn't downtown. You know what I'm saying? It's like I felt like I was living out of town. But this tour bus pull up. I go to the gym. They was like, they got this dude coming. He's a rapper. He's coming to sign autographs and all that. I'm sitting on the bleachers and he comes in and he's shooting ball. A little bitty short nigga in a mink. And a dude was like, man, you want to help me do something? I'm like, yeah. He's like, help me get these boxes off her. I'll make sure you get the meat Cassidy and stuff. So I helped him. That's the first time not the first time. It's like distinctive. I like, it's weed. When I got on the tour bus, I was like, I've smelt that before. You know what I'm saying? Distinctive smell. And it was Madden on the TV. On the tour bus then in the 6th grade. I was like, man, who's playing? He's like, man, Cassidy and somebody else. I'm like, man, that's what's up, man. Who is this Cassidy nigga though in my head the whole time?
Yeah.
So we goes and sit down. He's already set up like this to start signing. He's like, man, this is my little man right here. He helped me bring these boxes in. He was like, cool, man, sit right here. I
Yeah.
was like, cool.
Uh-huh.
He was like, man, I'm looking at the CDs and was like featuring R. Kelly. I'm like, this is the hotel nigga. Girl, you wanna come to my man? He's signing autographs for the whole. He put his chain on me, the full surface chain.
Yeah.
But the whole time, I'm like, when he left and I went, got on YouTube, the little stuff I could get on the internet. I'm like, damn, like, he's a little bitty ass nigga. Man. This nigga's just a regular nigga, like super cool, like to this day, dog. And I had a big poster, like, and he was like, "To my little man, stay in school." Like I always wondered if he remembered that shit.
I think, but you know what I'm saying? He probably did. Cause I mean, it be moments like that though that you real life remember. You know what I mean? Like
That made me love hip hop and shit like that. Like, man, I really like met.
But see, that's crazy that like now with streaming and shit like that, streaming really took away the in stores. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like where you used to be able to really go meet somebody. Now,
Facts.
you know, Instagram really took that away.
Unless you get to go to a show and get a meet and greet, but
You know, pay that $90 to go backstage. But
yeah, I'm 32, so I remember going and like buying 50 Cent, buying Nelly.
Yeah, definitely. I
so-
remember when when the Massacre dropped. I remember this white lady buying this in Texarkana, Texas. I was in the CD store because I used to just go to CD stores back then.
Yeah,
And this white lady bought her son the Massacre, and I was sitting there like, I mean, she went in there, she bought the Massacre and gave it to him after she bought it. I saw it with my own two eyes,
Yeah.
and I was like, they do buy CDs.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They was the most consumers.
But I'm
too.
saying though, you know what I'm saying?
We didn't know.
We live in
Yeah.
our own fucking bubble
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, and then where I'm from, it's only black people and white people. There's no Mexicans, no Asians, no nothing. So you know what I mean? It's a real separation, if you will. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like to where we, you know what I'm saying? On Sundays, we go to church, we go eat, and they, you know what I'm saying? We don't get out till 1, and you know what I'm saying? And then they go to church, they get out at 12. You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
know what I mean? Like, You know, when we go to Golden Corral, you know, they leaving and we coming in. You
Yeah.
know, type shit. So, you know, it's
Damn.
So I was in it was a convention. I ain't gonna say a church convention. It was a Kingdom Hall convention, and we was going to Golden Corral, and the white folks was leaving, and we was in Evansville, Indiana. That ain't nothing. And a white boy, look, mommy, there goes some black people. I'm like,
Oh man.
yeah, I'm like, oh wow, he ain't, you know what I mean?
He meant that too.
Yeah, he did. He probably
Yeah.
ain't never seen no black
well,
folks.
it wasn't that. I don't think that, especially back then, like it wasn't that he hadn't seen any. It was the things he was hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, when you hear, like, they probably, and you understand, white people teach their kids early, like teach. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like,
Whether
if
it's
you see-
racism or
if you
not.
see a black person, make sure that you do this. They
Yeah.
got, you know, all of these different rules and shit. You know what I mean? For us, it'd be totally different. You know, we let our kids be kids until, you know, they experience that first
Yeah.
gab of racism, and then, you know,
Facts.
well, you know, then it's all kind of, you know what I'm saying? Then you can break down all the rules to them. But before then,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You don't really give them.
Kind of just freelancing.
Yeah, you just kind of wait on it.
Yeah.
You
So-
like, you say little small things, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and they'll catch on, but.
So, what was the first, when you first hit the scene, like what was the first time you realized, I ain't gonna say made it, but like what, that you were surprised, like what celebrity or artist knew who you was, like, damn, I didn't, now, you know, just for example, oh, geez, you know, I know who you are, you know what I mean?
KC from Naughty by Nature.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the DJ. I
Uh-huh.
was, you know, telling him who I was. Like, man, I'm a huge fucking fan. I used to rap Hip Hop Array, word for word.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
They said that and Borny was the first two songs I knew was
Yeah.
Papa Ray and Borny.
yeah. I used to love it. And OPP was like one of my favorite fucking songs. But I love their videos. Their videos
yeah.
used to be so fucking dope.
Mhm.
Like the
Jumping.
Naughty by Nature videos used to look just dope. Like, you know what I mean? Like they had their whole hood on Smash. The whole hood was fucking with them. Everybody was out there. They,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it was. I think, you know, a lot of times people talk about like around 13 when Chief Keef was they started doing the videos where they were just in the basement, his
Right.
grandma's basement,
Click
shit like
tight.
that. But shit, a lot of Naughty by Nature shit, like they early shit was just like that. You know,
Yeah, it
real
was,
grimy,
though.
real just about
I didn't
us.
know it was they hood, but
Yeah, they were in Newark shooting
man,
them hoes. You know what I mean? Like that shit is
the bus stop scene. What song was that? He's on the bus stop with the shorties.
yeah. All that shit. They in
Yeah.
Jersey with that shit, man. That
Damn.
shit is that. But that's what I'm saying. You know, like a lot of times people think that, you know, now and people be like, just get a camera, we just shoot the video in here. Shit, they was doing that shit then.
Yeah.
I think they don't get enough recognition, man, because that was like my first sounds of music.
Hip hop. I mean, hip hop. Naughty by Nature definitely doesn't get like the group love
Yeah,
that most people give.
Because growing up, it was like everybody has those tracks of they life. You know, those is one
Hip
of the.
Hop Array and OPP.
Come on, man, that's
is-
the original.
nigga. I mean that. Those were some of the records that, you know, inspired me to rap. Like,
Yeah.
especially Tretch, because you can never
Nah.
get with his flow. His flow. La la la, man, when I whole time thing,
He's over here, yeah.
but then the oh, you know, the cheating,
He made it to where you couldn't gimmick it. You couldn't.
yeah. Like I just wanted to learn those fucking words so bad. You know what I mean? Just like, damn, what is he saying? You know what I
Right.
mean? So I had to sit in front of the TV to try to figure it out.
Right.
And and you just indirectly learn about schemes and
Yeah.
bars and this shit. I remember the first time I learned about 16 bars. That shit that blew my mind.
So what's the difference between like if you could imagine how the youth consumes the music right now, from how we did to then? Because it's like you wouldn't even hear a record till you heard it on, MTV, BET,
Yeah.
on the TV.
Well, I think it's a good thing that they can get so much music at one time.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, I think that what has happened is rapping has become the new basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For the black community. You know what I
Thanks.
mean? And it ain't slanging crack rock or have a wicked jump shot no more. It's do you got bars or do you got a jumper? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It ain't, you know what I'm saying? You got bars, you got a jumper. What you got?
Mhm.
Like I got a friend and she hit me like, I need some beats for my son. You know what I'm saying? I want to try to put him in that little Bow Wow lane. And I'm sitting there thinking about, you know what I mean? I'm sitting there thinking about to myself, like, and my mom's not like one of the most supportive people in the world anyway,
Right.
but shit, my mom would have never did that. Like, you
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Right.
shit. I couldn't get my mama to help me after I lost my deal. Shit.
No lie. Right before we start shooting, a mother, you know, we sometimes we play Song of the Day, and she was trying to get her son song on it. Like,
Yeah, that's
It's
what I'm
crazy.
saying. Like nowadays, you have more supportive mothers, but it's more the same type of support they do with the traveling sports. You know what I mean?
Facts,
Like,
facts.
like you know, if you're gonna rap, well, cool. I'll get you some studio time. I
Right.
try to get you some beats, but you gotta take it serious. You know what I mean? Because it's a possibility that you could be successful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
it's not like how. Good no, you from Atlanta, Texas. You're not gonna make it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was
That
you know
small thing.
you know what I mean? Like they, for the most part, my whole life, everybody told me for the most part that you're not gonna make it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, my grandfather.
Be
rest his-
realistic. You know what I'm saying? It was
rest my
always
grandfather's soul, but he told me, he was like, "Man, how many niggas you know from Louisville that made it?" Especially then.
Right.
I'm like, shit, I could be the first. He's like, "Man, get out of here, man. Go throw the football." Go.
I remember one time it was a summer, and I didn't want to, and I had just made Home Gurl, and it was starting to pick up a buzz, but I was broke. You know what I'm saying? I'm a college student, whatever.
Yeah.
It's summertime, and my mom was like, "You need to get a job," and I'm like, "Well, Mom, why would I get a job? Is if they call me for a show, I'm not going.
Right.
Right.
Like I'm a miss work. I miss too many days. I'm gonna get fired. What the fuck is the point of me going? You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Just send me the $20. She just hung up in my face.
Damn.
So, damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you this. So
9 months later, I got a deal.
that's crazy.
Ooh-wee.
So, what was your inspiration? Like, walk us through you making the track for,
Home Gurl.
Home Gurl.
Oh man, Hurricane Rita had happened.
Mm-hmm.
But before Hurricane Rita happened, I got the idea.
Was it before Trina or after Trina?
That was after Katrina.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It was
Where were you staying at? Houston?
I was at Prairie View.
Prairie View. Okay.
I
Yeah.
was at Prairie View. And Rita had happened, and I think that was after Ike. No, because Rita happened, then Ike happened. So it was Rita happened, and then they let us all out of school. So I drove to Fort Worth, and got in the studio with my producer, and I was telling him about. We was really just kicking it, you know what I mean? Because he had dropped out, so we was just kicking it, and I was like, "Hey man, I got this idea, you know what I'm saying? See if you can make a beat for me." And I got the instrumental for the Magnolia Shorty My Juvie because I heard DJ Mr. Rogers. He was DJing one time, and this was probably 2 years ago, up to the point that he had made it. But he was DJing and he had spin it back with the "Hope Bet Not Fuck With My Juvie." Now everybody knows this song, you know what I'm saying? Texas, Louisiana, you know the My Juvie. Everybody knows it. So you know
It's a
when
classic.
so everybody comes with "Hope Can't Not Fuck With My Juvie" because he hot, and you know he did. And then he did when it got to he got a big dick and no how that you. He ran it back. He got a big dick and no how that there. He got a big. He did that like 4 times, and I was sitting there like, that'd be the hardest record in the fucking world.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
If somebody ever did that, that'd be the hardest record in the world.
Yeah.
That'd be so fucking dope.
I love how you attacked that motherfucker too. Like
And
you
then-
attacked it from there to when you recorded it.
Yeah. And so I was like, damn, but I gotta get somebody to make the beat. And I always like, I'm always one of these fantasy guys in my mind, at least, like, cause I had to be again, cause I'm from Atlanta, Texas. So I would always, when I get the opportunity or when I get on, I'm gonna do this. Or when I get, one of those type of people. But I'm saying this in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine when I get this opportunity, I'm gonna do it. And I had finally got the opportunity to get, something that I had in my mind, just been in my mind for so, and I finally got it. And when he finished the beat, I was like, this beat is so fucking perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's just perfect. So I wrote, and then it took me probably like 3 hours to write the whole song.
Yeah.
Just because it was just one of those days. We was just bullshitting. And then we finally went over to my old manager's house, recorded it in the closet, because he wouldn't let us record in his, which was still in the closet, but you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't let us record in his little A studio at the time or whatever. It was just me and him recorded in the closet. And it was just like, damn. After we listened to it, we was like, I don't know, this might be the one.
Yeah.
This might be it.
Yeah.
This might be it. And then his bitch ass gonna be like, I don't think you came hard enough.
What?
That's what he said. I should have fired him then. I should have known. So many regrets. But that's one of the biggest things for new artists is make sure you got really, really good management. You know what I'm saying? And make sure that your management is actively working for you. Like I had probably the dumbest fucking manager in the world. Like,
Damn.
Yeah.
he probably not that dumb now because he made every fucking mistake that you could possibly make with me.
Yeah.
But that was at that time, the dumbest nigga ever. Like,
What do you mean? Like, he's a,
bro? Okay, so after we pull everything off, got the deal. I was in a group. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It was like 6 of us. So he decides that the group is gonna record an album without me.
Don't make no sense.
yeah.
That's a weird group.
That's like now. When we won state in 03-04, I listened to Beg for Mercy every day. You know what? Every game, every headed to the game, I would listen to Beg for Mercy. You know what I'm saying? That was my shit.
Beg for Mercy was.
Can you imagine Beg for
incredible.
Mercy without fucking 50 Cent on it?
Come on, man. That's
the
nothing.
stupidest shit in the world. Not to compare.
got all the hooks.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, not to compare myself to 50 at the time, but I
Yeah.
was the nigga that was on. Or the St. Lunatics
Right.
album without Nelly on it.
Yeah.
So what was his reason behind it? Like,
He's a fucking idiot. That's the reason. The reason is I'm stupid.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
reason. His thinking though is that he was trying to get the deal for everybody else, so he wanted to showcase them without showcasing me. And you know what I mean? So nobody was just looking for another record with Bone on it.
Right.
Stupid fucking idiot. This is the dumbest nigga in the world. He let me
Damn.
also, which I found out from my homie Sounds. Shout out to Milwaukee and Sounds. And this is probably a year after I signed the deal. He told me what I could have done because I signed that same day. I ain't read the contract, nothing. They had no lawyer, no shit like that.
right.
It's on.
I could have. What I could have done was I could have signed a letter of intent saying that I'm not gonna go with any other label. I'm not gonna sign, you know what I'm saying, any other deal. I'm just gonna take this contract, give it to my lawyer, but I'm committing to the situation.
Right.
I just want to make sure that the details are right. Have every right to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't have lost the deal, wouldn't have none of that. Every right to do that. He didn't know that. Idiot. He's sitting there looking at me smiling, happy, you know what I'm saying? Happy I signed it.
Damn.
Then, you know, he took all my partners off the road with me, all, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now it's just me, him, and his wife on the road.
Wow, you need the roadies.
You know what I mean? And then he had like and this isn't a bad thing, but it was a bad thing the way he did it. He had me like doing routines.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, on stage, which is, you know what I'm saying, which is cool because you need to, you know what I mean. I watched the Temptations and
Yeah.
everybody, you know, they got
That's
they,
immediately what
you know,
thought in my
you know
head.
what I mean. You know,
Yeah.
I'm fucking with all of that. This is hip hop. It's
Yeah.
more so about the rapper and the DJ.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I'm saying, can you control the crowd? So what I needed to be learning was to be able to control the crowd better.
Yeah.
Not trying to find steps and do little,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what he
Little
said on-
bullshit.
That's what he said on Temptations too. He's like, man, I'm a singer, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Dancing.
but you know, but it's for them it's different
Yeah,
because now,
definitely,
when I come out and when I see New Edition, I expect,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I want all that with New Edition. You
Ain't
know what I
even
mean?
no background dancers
You know what I
with
mean?
them.
But for a rapper, I don't have high expectations like for a male rapper anyway. Like that.
Right.
Now, female rappers, I think that female rappers should
Yeah.
fully have routines, dances.
Especially if you twerking.
Well, I mean, not just
You know,
even like I think what
just gotta
Tiana
fit it
Taylor's been
in.
doing.
Yeah,
Just as
yeah.
far as
I do
with,
like that, though.
with the artist, the creative director on and
Mm-hmm.
really controlling their shows and telling this.
Right.
I think that all female rappers should need that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because they're more so on the same level as an R&B star.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
female
agree.
rappers need the same thing R&B stars need. But male rappers, I think male rappers need to focus more so on not being nervous and truly connecting with the crowd.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You have to connect with the crowd. Like you can't just be on stage rapping. You have to connect. You know what I'm saying? Even if
Yeah.
you gotta, you know, if you gotta talk to somebody, if you gotta give $1 to the girl that got a birthday.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? If you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, they used to do the caller responses, like all the ladies in the house with you. That
Yeah.
shit type. Any, you know what I mean? You have to learn how to real life be.
Be
You
an
know what I'm
artist.
saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was more so what I think I needed, opposed to somebody just trying to like shit, you know, watch the Temptations and be like,
Yeah.
shit, we need to.
So is he still managing to this day?
You know, he got a platinum record and I don't even have one. They
Damn.
cheated to get it though. They didn't do it the right way. They cheated to get it.
What do you mean by cheated?
It was this artist, City had signed. And he had already went viral with the song. The song was already viral, but the beat was like a YouTube beat or something.
Right.
So one of my old manager's producers, he just remade the beat and then song went platinum or whatever. But
Okay.
it was already
buzz.
it wasn't it wasn't like they did it from the ground up or nothing like that. It was it was cheap.
Yeah.
So like, what's the biggest stage? Like, what's the
50,000 San Antonio,
really?
AT&T Stadium.
Ooh,
Dallas
that's
Cowboys?
big.
No, in San Antonio.
Oh, okay, San Antonio. Okay.
There's a bunch of AT&Ts in Texas.
Was you
Okay, I
nervous?
see. Yeah.
Huh? No, not at that point. At that point in time, I wasn't nervous. It was just that was my first time for over like 10,000 people. So
Right.
you know what I mean. Like it was just crazy being on stage and watching.
But you the headline?
Nah, I wasn't a headliner. I was just another. It was one of them radio show festivals.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was one of them. It was my first time.
That's major though, man.
Yeah, no, definitely. It was my first. It wasn't my first radio show. Up until that point, it was more so the radio shows I was doing was at the club.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the radio station. You got to go out there and do an interview, perform for the radio station at the club, and then they put your record in rotation. So I had been doing a bunch of those. This was the first one where it was like, I was like, okay, so shit, where we gonna be at? I'm asking questions. They were like, AT&T Center. I'm like, where the Spurs play? They was like, yeah. I was like,
Yeah.
it's that big?
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, no, this is like, it's gonna be. I was like, well, damn.
Man, that's amazing.
I was like, oh, okay. Well, shit. And then you get out there and you look, and you was like,
Yeah.
it's real like 50,000.
So, how's the feeling being on stage and people just singing your song? You know what I'm saying? Because
That's the greatest
artist,
feeling.
I think,
That's up there with the first time that you have sex the right way.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
The right way, like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I
like
did
you
that.
like you know what you're doing. You're not nervous. You confident, and you like, yeah, I'm about to.
Yeah, I did that.
That's the equivalent.
Damn, that's amazing.
That's the
That's
equivalent.
amazing, bro.
That's the equivalent because it's like that is the only thing. That's the only high that you can get again.
Yeah,
Like, and it feels just like the first time. That's probably the only high that I know of. That after the first time and the 19th time and for me the fucking whatever time it is now, it still feels the same. So where when it dropped and you see everybody, oh man, 9-5, and they just start twerking and shit, like it still feels the same. It just be like it makes me feel like, well, yeah, I made the right decision.
yeah,
Even no matter what happened that day, how bad shit fucked up, hotel room, promoter bullshit, no matter whatever, all the bullshit you might have dealt with that day, at that moment, for that 3 minutes, everything's perfect. The world is perfect,
yeah,
and everything worked out. And you just wish that you could make, like when Nicki had made that song, that Moment for Life song,
Yeah.
I really felt like that because, you really want just this moment forever. If I could just feel like this, and I could just have this love and just this right here, just till I die, this is what I want. Now, of course, it's unrealistic, but
Yeah.
I felt that, like, I used to listen to Moment of Light a lot just because I used to try to just remember, damn, I remember when I was here. Just
yeah.
So
Yeah.
do you got any wild groupie stories, like any road stories?
Man, okay, and my favorite thing to tell is one time I was in Wichita and I performed, and it's first time performing with Lil Flip, which was crazy. He headlined, I
Shout
opened
out
it,
Lil
you know what I'm
Flip,
saying?
man.
I ain't gonna say I opened for him, but I opened for him.
Yeah.
But it was something like that.
Yeah.
I still got paid, but
That's all that matter.
yeah, nah. This girl, she had said she just got out the feds. And so I was like, okay, bet. She came back to the room. We did our thing or whatever. And then, she was, I had nutted. I think we had fucked probably about like an hour. You know what I'm saying? And then I nutted. That was cool. And then she was like, shit. I was like, man, you got to give me, my thing is, you have to give me 18 minutes, man. You're going to give me 18 minutes for another round, man. I'm going to have to, I got to rest or something. When I tell you, that was the first time I ever got my kneecap sucked. Like,
Nigga, what?
like while I was waiting to, the 18 minutes, she just kissing on my whole body and she sucked my kneecaps. And I was like, she's sucking my kneecaps.
Yeah.
My kneecaps.
Kneecaps?
Kneecaps. Nigga,
Yeah.
kneecaps. She sucked my kneecaps. I was like,
I hope you know my co-host ready to take that. Hey,
hey.
suck on my kneecap, baby.
I'm just saying it's a weird sexual experience. You know what I'm saying? It's
Damn.
you know what I mean. It's just weird.
Let me
You-
text wifey real quick and ask her
It's
about
just
this.
weird. You know what I'm saying? When you especially and you gotta think this is after I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
didn't nut in there. I'm just laying there. I'm just trying to relax. And then she's kissing all on me. And then she just sucks my kneecaps. And I was like,
Both.
Did you enjoy it?
yeah,
Yeah.
both of them.
Did you? Was it something?
I enjoyed the experience. I
Yeah.
don't think I would request it.
Okay.
I was about to say,
I've
have you
never
ever
requested
again?
it again. like yeah, I need my suck my kneecap. You know what I'm saying? I've never requested it again, but I enjoyed the experience just to be able to tell this story like right
Yeah.
now. But that was probably like my most usually
Listen
everything.
up, ladies, if you want to get your man back.
Hey man, usually everything is pretty just cut and dry, kind of normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Usually I'm the one that's
Doing something different.
doing the extra shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Back of the knees. I don't know.
Yeah, type shit. You know what I mean?
So you ever been on tour?
Let me suck the quad.
Yeah.
I mean, not like how traditionally like they say, but honestly, man, I really haven't like stopped doing shows. You know what I mean? Like for me, I don't really get a break. Like I might get like a week off. You know what I'm saying? In 52 weeks, I might probably work 48 weeks.
And I'm gonna keep it
Real?
real.
Okay,
I'm gonna keep it real though, cause I cut Rob's hair. Shout out Rob Corleone. Rob Run Corleone, that's my nigga. I've been cutting his hair. I remember he brought you, but that's how I kept like in touch with you, like with the Instagram and the stuff like that. Man, you always doing work, bro.
Yeah, I got to show. I post more flyers than pictures, which is weird.
Yeah.
Like I remember this one girl told me, "Shit, I thought you was like fake or a promoter or something, nigga. All you post is flyers." I'd be like, "But my face is on the flyer."
How many years since you've done Home Gurl to now? How many years is that?
13.
13 years, and you still can be booked, bro. That shit is amazing, bro.
Longevity, man.
You know
Is that what that is? I mean, like in
'Cause
Texas,
I wish I had one.
in Texas, I call myself a legend. I don't really call myself a legend anywhere else. You know what I'm saying? In Texas, here, of course, because I'm from there and I like to be arrogant to the little niggas. But you know what I mean. Everywhere else, I'm just grateful. Niggas still fuck with the record.
Right. That's amazing though, bro. To even just still be able to do what you love, man.
Yeah, and that's the biggest
And get
thing.
paid.
But see, that's the biggest thing for me is that I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not something that I got lucky doing or something I just went in the studio and my homie. You know what I mean? Like I dreamed about this when I was 9, when I was 10. You know what I mean?
Manifestation, yes.
You know what I mean? Like I I dreamed about it. I used to rap in church. You know what I mean? Like I was rapping all them Kurt Franklin songs. So you know what I mean? Like
So
Who's your
has
favorite
it-
gospel artist?
Lecree.
Decree.
Yeah, I fuck with Lecree.
That Fred Hammond brings me to tears. Never would have made it. That motherfucker get on the radio.
I mean,
They
you
done
know,
remixed it now.
Yeah,
I'm
never-
looking for twerking when
I
I
like the bounce version. Never would have made it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Yeah, the bounce version
That's
is
what I
way
said.
better.
I'm looking for twerking.
So, like, what's the biggest check or the biggest pay? Like, the biggest, I guess, lump sum of cash. Like, what's the biggest
Like from what?
for music wise?
I'm probably like 30.
30 bands?
Yeah.
Like, what'd you do? Did you go straight to the mall or did you to the strip club with
Counted it a bunch of times.
it? Yeah. This is cash, 30 cash.
Real shit.
Counted it a bunch of times, man. You find yourself enjoying counting the money because
Yeah.
you have to spend it. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like unfortunately, you don't. It's not like how it is when you're a kid. You get to keep the money as long as you can.
Yeah.
When you make
Spend
that,
your
you gotta
mama's
spend
money.
it. Bro, I gotta pay producers. I gotta pay this. I gotta pay for PR.
And everybody
I gotta
expect
pay
for
this,
you
I gotta
to
pay. For
pay.
this. Gotta pay for these niggas. I gotta buy clothes. I got, I had, what I'm saying. I had a house at the time. I had to pay the mortgage. All this shit.
Yeah. And then once you get that point, people don't even know that
Yeah, different
like
tax
it's but you still paying for everything, and it's like shit. I still have to make money. I
Yeah,
still
well,
have
it was
to-
more so because you just, you know what I mean, like you just have to pay for everything, and you
Yeah.
just
and they
get
think you have more than what you got.
you just get into a habit of paying for shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you get the enjoyment comes from counting the money, so you can say, I got this money,
Yeah.
I got this money. But that's why you see a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, posting the money or spreading it out and
Sexy Red ain't put her shit down.
and doing all that shit. But because, you know what I mean, you got to spend this and it's going to be
Yeah,
gone. So
yeah.
this is the only true moment I get to really enjoy this money. Because you know what I'm saying, like once you get the money, nobody enjoys spending it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I only know a few niggas that enjoy spending money, like a few, and I'm probably one. So you know what I mean. But a lot of niggas I know that get money do not like to spend money. They be trying to find every excuse
Not
to
to.
get out of spending money. Like, bro, like it's okay to be broke a day.
Yeah.
You'll make some more money tomorrow. Spend it.
Especially if you got it coming. You know what I'm saying? I think with most of it all is like, man, you getting paid for doing something you like to do. So it's like you get in this mode. Like I said, Sexy Red ain't put her shit down. It's like shit, and she probably never had that much money in her life. So it's like,
Yeah, now
give people grace.
Now you know
know
what I'm saying.
saying?
Now she up. So shit, you know.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of artists might go through what May said. Remember, Mace just said that before him and Cam rekindled, he said that, you know, that was one of the relationships he wished he would have cherished and held on to before they rekindled. Because he said Cam thought that he just wasn't sharing when he got rich, but he really didn't have it like
Right.
everybody thought.
Yeah.
It has to be a fucking insane feeling to like damn, I can't even I can tell y'all, but it's hard to tell y'all I don't have no money and I'm with Diddy. And
I mean, what the thing is that, and I went through that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my uncle had came to me and was like, "Bone, give me $5,000 to buy my life back," and
Buy his life back.
yeah, buy his life back.
From who?
I don't
Another day?
I don't ask questions.
Yeah.
I you know what I mean. But I think at the time I probably had like $4,000 on me. You know what I'm saying, in my pocket. But it all had to go somewhere. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like the money all had to go somewhere. So I can't give you $5,000 because at that time, you know, PR costs, you know what I'm saying, $1,000 a week or $1,000 a month or
Damn.
$1,500 a month or whatever the fuck they charge it. You know what I'm saying? Like $2,000 a month for this, $3,000 a month for this, $1,000 a month for this, $500. You try to talk a nigga into, can you do
trickle,
500?
trickle,
Can you do
trickle,
500?
trickle, yeah.
So you know what I mean. You end up you had that little money, like, you know what I'm saying. You like, I go do a show, and at that time I was probably charging like 5 bands. So I'm, you know, I have 20, you know, the back end I had 2,500 on me,
Right.
but shit. What you want me to do with this? You know what I mean?
Man.
Like, this shit gotta last me till Friday. Like, what do
Man.
you know what I mean? Like, and then I gotta pay somebody. I owe somebody $1,000, so I'm already down to $1,500. And then I gotta buy groceries. Then you know what I'm saying? Let a bill be going on. And then this shit, I'm looking up and I got $200. Shit, I gotta, you know, get to
and
the
I
airport.
gave you 5.
I gotta get to the airport and shit and go do another show. And shit, by the time I get there, I got $100.
Damn.
Right.
So whatever you get from that show is like right back in the. That's amazing though. It's still amazing for me to hear a real nigga really go through that shit and say it ain't all sweet. You know.
I mean, the point and the purpose of everything is being able to give your music to the world. You know what I mean? And that's the part you get to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? You get to enjoy getting the love, fucking hoes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you enjoy that. But then when it comes to the business part and you and being a, you know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, you don't get to be a kid anymore.
Right.
You don't get that innocence is immediately stripped away once you become a boss. Even if you're a small boss, you immediately become a boss. So at that point, you have to realize that it's nothing but responsibilities anymore. This is not until you get, you know what I'm saying, to a point to where you can do this comfortably, it's nothing but responsibility. So nothing is fun anymore because the money you make has a responsibility. So everything that you do is a purpose. You know what I mean? Ain't no more like I can think probably one time during that period, like what was it? It was this artist because I used to be Tricky Stewart used to be my A&R. So I used to be with them, him and Dream all the time. And they had this artist.
Dream, the singer.
Yeah.
Oh man. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Dream on the remix of Home Gurl.
What?
Oh,
Yeah.
he is? Okay.
Yeah.
Love the Dream. That's one of my. He's like one of my top.
Dream
5.
is probably one of the coolest niggas ever. Like
Yeah.
like best human beings. Him and Tricky, they're like, I you know what I mean? I do a homicide for them. I really, really, really have a lot of respect and love for those guys. They really showed me a lot of love and didn't have to. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I got a lot of respect for them. But shit, Dream just. Damn, I forgot what I was talking about. What was I talking about?
My fault. You said that you was with them. You was doing something.
You said you would die for him. You would.
Yeah. I can't remember what we were saying, but anyway, I know I was with them doing something. I can't remember what I was talking about, but just being around them and the influence that you get, just seeing how they are, because you know what I mean. Like Tricky's the type of person, like he fall asleep and leave his car running.
Damn.
Yeah.
And at the time he was driving a 600. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, cause I was leaving the studio and I came outside and his car was on. I'm like, what the fuck is Tricky car on? So I go back in the studio and he sleep. And I'm trying to wake him up. I'm like, Trick. And he, like, Tricky be up 3-4 days. So when he sleep, he gone. And Jason, one of his runners, was like, oh no, he good, just leave him like that. That's what he does.
Damn.
And I was like,
That ain't safe.
he just leaves his car running? Nah, you can't get in the gate to take it.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah, where the studio was like you couldn't get in the gate to take it.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so-
yeah, it was safe. Wasn't nobody gonna touch it.
Just a little extra pollution.
You know, other than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Other than me being like, well, shit, let me take this motherfucker while you don't want it right now. Hell, shit, you sleep. Call me when you wake up then,
Right.
goddamn. And he let me drive it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? It was my first time driving a 600.
And I got that same feeling when I was watching Bruh's interview. I think it was Drink Champs. And he was like, well, I don't forget what it was, what platform it was, but he was like, man, y'all don't understand. Like, when I was just writing them songs, like some of that early shit, he was like, I was in real people traffic, real time, going through it with Nivea and
Oh, yeah.
It was
Oh,
about Wayne's baby mom, wasn't it?
that whole
It was his baby mama too.
Yeah, his
Oh,
whole
okay,
his
yeah.
whole first album's about Nivea and what he went through with Nivea, man.
So, I'm gonna ask you this: you ever caught beef with another artist?
Nah,
Or a
but
female.
no, fuck no. Never.
Today's time, that's
Never. I never.
Yeah.
I would never.
especially in that industry. It's so much come and go.
I'd never be over. No, fuck no.
Yeah.
Whatever. Now, a nigga might not like me behind it. I know. It's a particular rapper. I tell y'all about it when we not on here, but he won't give me a feature because one of my exes. Like,
wow.
Nigga tried to charge me $300. Once I tell y'all who it is, y'all gonna be like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Nigga told me, yeah, shoot me 300. Like, nigga, how you gonna try to charge me?
Yeah.
Nigga, we the same nigga. What the fuck are you?
Damn.
Nigga try to charge me $300. Once I tell y'all who it is, it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I had ended up getting into a relationship with one of the girls that he was trying to fuck with. And I didn't even know, you know what I mean?
Right. You just shooting.
She fucking with me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Type shit. So shit, I don't know. But shit, you know, was what it was. You know what I mean? But shit, the nigga still, you know, to this day, I could send him a DM right now on IG. Be like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? I got a show for you. You know, you know what I'm saying? You just but can I get a you know what I'm saying? An 8, 12 from you?
Cool.
Shit.
I'm thinking of the Joker. or something like that.
Nigga, leave me on scene.
Damn, it's like that.
I hate that type of
Nigga,
shit,
leave me
man.
on scene.
Over a female.
And it's wild because I mean, of course, I work way more than he does, but you know what I mean? It was just we had like a DJ partner that was a mutual homie. So I was, you know what I'm saying, and I was just trying to, you know. But again, we had kind of went through the same similar situation because he was signing the jive.
Right.
So you know, I'm like, you know what it is, but shit, nah, that nigga won't. He won't give me no feature behind that. I don't do that behind no females and no shit like that.
You was you hitting them college shows a bunch? Like, was you booked on a lot of
I
college
did a
shows?
few college shows, but I came from college, so I wasn't really interested in really doing college shows. The biggest college show that I did was at my college, and I did. For me personally, it was I did the Black College Tour, the BT Black College Tour,
Yeah.
and that was a personal thing for me. I literally asked the label to put me on that. Like I took a trip to New York one day, and I was supposed to be in school. Took a trip to New York one day, and went up there. I was like, hey man, the Black College Tour is about to come. The preview, can y'all set that up to where I can get there on there? And it was like, yeah, that's easy. That's
Right.
nothing. You know, they sitting there. I'm just like, nigga, that is not easy. It's not nothing because I've been watching it for 3 years, and they kept telling me they don't let no local artists get on here, don't let nobody perform.
Yeah.
But you know,
So out of all the cities you've been to, like who? This is kind of random. Who you say got the best food? Like who would you say?
best food is in Houston.
Houston.
The best
we never
food.
stop hearing that,
The
bro.
best food is in Houston, but the best Okay, I got a homie in San Antonio. His name Wayne. He makes the best wings in the world.
Really?
Damn,
I'm
that's tough,
What's the name of his
man.
spot?
No, I'm not exaggerating. I know people think I exaggerate a lot. I'm not exaggerating. He literally customizes these wings to fit however you like. If you got an idea, he does it for me. But he has like
That's celebrity treatment.
he definitely has
Thanks.
like 75 different flavors of wings.
Really?
Yeah, he got a
What's the spot? Y'all the spot at?
it's called Wayne's Wings. It's in San Antonio. He just actually opened up his second location, which is
out
crazy
Wayne's Wings,
because
man.
when I met him, he was in a food truck
Okay.
serving wings outside the club.
Really came up.
Serving wings outside the club, and I was like, "Damn, this shit is." I went to, I ate some one time. I was like, "Bro, I don't know what the fuck you doing, but these wings are actually good." And then he only had 3 flavors. He only had lemon pepper, mild, and hot. You know what I'm saying? That's all he had. And I had told him then, I was like, "Bro, is there any way you can combine this lemon, this honey, with some honey, and this hot?" And he was like, "Bro, I never tried it." He from Philly.
Yeah.
I never tried it.
He's from Philly?
Yeah. And shit, he tried it, and then from that point, he just always been innovating. And then when he got his store, shit, I used to go to his store. I used to drive to San Antonio just to go to his store. You know what I'm saying? Just to
How
go
far
in-
was you from Tanzania? How long was the
It's
drive?
like 4 hours. Yeah, I
that
gotta
must be good.
That's some good wings right there. Wayne's
Yeah,
wings.
yeah,
in
yeah.
San
I
Antonio.
got a son there now, so it makes sense. But
Are you familiar with Stay Busy Apparel? He's out in Houston.
I am. I don't know. Stay busy.
Bubble Dub, he be wearing this shit trash. That dude.
Oh no, I know Bubba Dub. My
Yeah, he stay-
one of my DJ homies managed Bubba Dub. He just hit me up. Bubba Dub had a show in Houston this weekend.
But I'm gonna say that to say this. So if you can want to see who you want to see on here, but you gotta help us get them on here. You gotta have a line like, "Hey man, you gotta."
Oh no, whoever y'all want, you know what I'm saying, just hit me up. I can plug y'all in whenever they come to the city. That's never nothing. I know everybody.
I'm asking. Well, thank you for that. We appreciate that. But like, just who would you think would be a good fit? Who would you that you can hey, come on in this spot. You know what I mean?
Oh man, let me see. I don't know. I think my homie Mike Fresh. He'd be cool. He got the something. My main bitch will beat a bitch up. Yeah. Talk stupid, get stupid, get fuck. And he don't throw that ass in a circle too with Lil Ronnie.
I did.
Yeah. I think he'd be cool. And then my homie Prince, he got the movement going with his C4S click. And they got the bounce with me, bounce watch you out. Yeah. My homie Prince, but he was a member of the GS Boys with Stanky Leg.
Yeah.
So
Is that the light skin one?
No, dark skin one.
Okay.
Light skin was Southside.
Yeah, they used to say I look like Southside back in the day. But more of a personal question before we get out here, and this could help a lot of people out there because we big on mental health and stuff like that. Like when you said you was you kind of went through that Kanye thing with your mom, like her wanting you to go to school, or did she supported you going to school more than rapping? How did y'all's relationship evolve into now, or have it? And what would you say to the youngin that's wants to go pursue his dream? But
My mama wasn't extremely supportive. I don't want to confuse her with Kanye's mom because Kanye's mom was extremely supportive of Kanye,
especially at the end of the day.
Yeah, like she was extremely supportive of Kanye. My mama wasn't that supportive. You know what I mean? So if anything, I could probably encourage parents.
Yeah.
To not just in hip hop or rap, but if your child has a passion for something, just go with it. Don't try to put them in a spot. But again, like I said, I think at the time period, it was more second nature for adults to try to
stir.
Well,
rap was fairly new then too.
Well, I mean, it wasn't new. It was a decade old. It was just more so people wanted to. Black people at that time were pressing the issue of getting good jobs. Get a good job. Get married.
But think about it. It wasn't that much money in rap then.
Oh no, it was still money in rap. It was way more money in rap then than it is now.
Think so?
No, because it was more exclusive. So if you was getting that money, you was getting that money. Like you gotta really think. Back then, they used to do deals, and like say you sign an artist, they give you 100, 200 up front, and they, and they give you like 4 album deals. Now, if your first album don't sell, that's cool. They'll still give you another advance on the second album. They just, put you in the hole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, if They don't, you don't get an advance, and if your shit don't work, they cutting you loose. Ain't no developing you into somebody that works. You know what I mean? Type situation.
I seen that somebody say about artists. They wish they could bring back artists development.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Even artist development, like a lot of people complain, and I think about Ice Spice. You know what I'm saying? Just about her stage presence and different things like that. Yeah. But nobody cares about her. You know what I mean? Like the people that's making the money, they don't care. Or if they would have went and got Tiana Taylor. Right. If you look at Lola Brooks, the person that she signed to, my nigga Young Sav. He was Sav Davis, Savvy Davis Jr. That's what his IG is, Savvy Davis Jr. But Young Sav was signed to he wasn't signed. He was a big guy at Def Jam. He wore like 19 hats. You know what I'm saying? He now he's bossed up. You know what I'm saying? Got his own situation. He signed Lola, and the moment people started complaining about Lola stage presence, he went and hired Tiana Taylor. Now, if you look at when Lola gets on the stage, it looks like she's been performing for 19, you know what I'm saying? For 10,
seductive and choreographed right.
It looked like she's been performing her whole life. It don't look like it's like a whole little production. Even Summer, you see Summer's new shows. Summer's new shows look great now. You know what I mean? Like, and sometimes it takes that somebody that's really, really familiar with the music business, like Sav, that knows like these little nuances matter. Right. You know what I'm saying? Now, of course, they cost insane amounts of money. Of course, they take a lot of time. But when you put that product in front of people, people say that's a good product.
Right.
That's a $1 million
that's all
product.
That matters.
That's
too.
$1 million product right there. When people look at Lola Brooks now, opposed to probably 8 months ago, they say, "Oh, she cool." Now they look at her like a real artist.
Right.
Like she's one of those. So I think that's the biggest thing is that if you could just really, really help niggas. Now, but this game now it's microwave. Yeah. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody cooking no more. It's all microwave. They need it right now. So you know what I mean? Like you don't get the opportunity to because you remember you got to really think back in the day. Shit, by the time. They was new artists to us, but them niggas had been signed like 2-3 years. Yeah. Right. You know what I mean? Like, if you think of somebody like Cameron was signed, you know what I'm saying? Not only was he Mace's partner, and he got to hang around Mace, but he was signed to Rivera, who was Biggie's manager, you know what I'm saying? Who Biggie had a partnership with and had a label with. Right. So, and he was signed for like he was writing, you know what I'm saying, for shit. And never heard no Cameron records. And then until Horse and Carriage. Right. And when Horse and Carriage came out, I was like, who is this new nigga? Who's this nigga? Cam been around.
He been out. And then his stories relate to that. Like, he be like, man, before I even got that record out, I was up under so many artists and meeting people that it's amazing, though.
Yeah, like, nowadays, it's not, artists have to develop themselves. Yeah. And YouTube is the development. So
Facts.
So, I heard TikTok's like the #1 platform for artists. Like, TikTok. Then it's
it depends on what you mean as far as platform.
As far as like, I guess I don't know, like streams. Like they said, you know, if you get viral on TikTok, then next comes the video, then radio, then it hit radio, then it
I haven't completely done the research because I be in my little bubble a lot, but my thoughts on that is TikTok is no different than like when Twitter first came, and people were trying their best to go viral on Twitter, and then on Facebook, like it's a song, "Chasing Dragons" by this white guy from LA named D.L. Downer, and it went viral on Facebook, and it's about him being addicted to what was it? I think it's methamphetamine. I don't know. Whatever the fuck chasing dragon mean. I don't know. I'm again not in the culture, so I don't know what the drug culture name is. But his song went viral on fucking Facebook. You know what I'm saying? One of them went viral on Facebook, and he's been able to have a similar career to mine. Now, of course, y'all probably don't know him, but y'all, if y'all hear the song, y'all probably didn't heard the song before. Like, oh, I'd heard this. Well, if y'all hang around drug addicts, I'm just.
I've heard Magic Dragon,
but like in the drug addict community, this song is it's back that ass up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I promise you, if you know anybody that I'm not just saying, but I'm saying if you know anybody that like do hard drugs,
Yeah, he be out the molly sometimes.
nah, I'm talking about hard drugs. I'm talking about hard drugs. I'm talking about crack, heroin,
Yeah.
you know, meth, ice. You know what I'm saying? The Belushi, you know, all that shit mixed in together.
Yeah.
You know, I'm talking about that shit. Even if you got anybody that do heavy drugs, and you play that song, they'll be like, "Oh, I love that song."
Yeah.
I promise you. If
Okay.
you get on YouTube right now and you can read his comments are ridiculous. I'm talking about the most ridiculous. Like people, I've been sober 8 years.
And it's called Chasing the Dragon.
Bro, it's called, bro, you pull up on your phone right now, Chasing Dragons. I'm telling you, it's what I like to call it in hip hop an anomaly, because it makes no sense for this guy to have the career that he's had, but in hip hop, honesty sells.
Yeah, it does.
And he was being completely honest. I am a drug addict and I'm robbing people for my habit, and I don't want to because I know I'm a good person, but these drugs got a hold on me. That's basically the whole song.
Him?
Yeah.
Okay. That's his song.
That's his song.
Okay, I don't want to get flagged, but I'm gonna listen to it.
Hey, when I'm
Send it to me.
Yeah, Chasing Dragons. When I tell you, like, fuck that. Read the comments. Read the like. I don't know if you got to go to like the full video, but maybe on that one. But even on that one, how many comments that bitch got?
Let me see. Shit, come on. 53. No,
If you read the comments on that motherfucker, man.
that ain't the comment. Shit. 620.
You see what that first one said? This still my favorite version of this song. Basic, raw, and real. This song hit so hard coming from him, even in 2021. Why does this slap harder now than the studio version? This will always be my favorite. It sounded so much better the other way. This his song is so perfect without even bro. I don't have those comments on Home Gurl. Like all of those comments are people that
real fans, real
Home
people
Gurl
that
go
fuck
platinum?
with it.
nah. That's what I'm saying. I don't even got I haven't even went gold. I ain't never went gold. Nah,
You went gold in the hood though.
I mean,
Man,
shit, I
that's
went
right.
platinum in the hood.
Yeah, he
you know,
went
shit.
diamond.
Yeah, you diamond in the hood.
Yeah, I
My
went
fault, my
platinum.
fault.
Yeah, I went platinum in
I
the
was
hood.
just saying,
But-
like, it's
Bro, like, even because, man, you got to think about it, for 13 years, every time that a club opens up and it plays hip hop music, my song gets spent.
facts.
It does. On my
You know
mama,
what I'm saying?
bro.
No matter where, no matter if we in Cali or if we in fucking Maine. You know what I mean? You know, it don't matter if we in fucking Seattle or if we in fucking Florida. Like, if it's a hip hop club and they playing hip hop music, they gonna play, especially now with Boogie's version,
Yeah.
they gonna play some type of version of Home Gurl.
And you
so,
for sure went
no lie, I told the
diamond
chick-
out that bitch, dog.
Yeah,
Every
so-
hood club.
I told the chick that we had to do that song was coming. She thought Boogie was coming. I'm like, nah, we got the original, we got the OG.
Yeah. Nah, Boogie, my
got
nigga
the
though.
original.
Yeah. I
So
fuck
did you have
with.
to clear that sample?
What you mean? Did I have to clear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, nigga, I had money on my head and everything in New
Damn,
Orleans. Nigga, shit,
what?
for real. I had to. Yeah, nah, Shorty's a
amazing.
boss though. Shorty was a boss. She wasn't no like little nigga like that. She really been on like going to clubs and performances. She was 16.
Hold on, so they had
Damn.
money on your head, huh?
Yeah. I had to go figure that shit out. Go
Yeah.
take care of that. But I actually got a verse from Shorty on Home Gurl.
No, I'm saying, okay.
What?
Really?
Yeah, she did a verse for me. I was trying to put it on the remix,
Big and
but
lazy
you know,
exclusive.
Hey,
Get
man.
us a ding, bro. Get us
And
something. Get us something.
before we get out of here, bro, I just want to,
Yeah, gunshot, man. You heard him. Exclusive.
before we get out of here, though,
But
bro.
hold on, though.
Go
Let's
ahead.
go back to this story. So how'd you find out, like, man, these niggas have to kill me, y'all.
somebody
Damn,
I
that's a good
forgot who
question.
told me, but somebody just told me like, man, you need to handle that shit, man.
Yeah.
They upset about that down there, man. You need to handle that shit.
Uh-huh.
So you know, shit, I went down there and handled it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
hell yeah.
But I performed at Mardi Gras after the Saints won the Super Bowl.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the shit.
There you go.
Yeah. Downtown, Nagin had just came through. Nagin came through, and I performed probably like an hour later.
I appreciate
amazing,
the interview, man. This is
Yeah.
a legend to this day.
And
I'm
I
a
know,
normal nigga.
and I know we ain't drink champs, but bro, I wish we had flowers to give you, bro, because it's an amazing to sit with a nigga that really done lived his dream.
Give him some of that Molly you got, nigga.
No, man.
Hey,
Get
listen,
some
man.
Plus Molly water in that cup.
Hey, y'all. Listen.
Hey, you keep that Molly, man.
Hey, man.
I think I popped half a Molly one time.
I popped half a tab one time, and I ain't never popped the pill. But
I did a Molly. I did a tab one time before I had a performance, and it made my heart beat too much. So I can't do that no more.
What about the shrooms?
I dropped the mic and everything. I ain't never dropped the
Damn.
mic. Like I was too much.
yeah, that's what I said. I can't fuck with it.
it was
Liquor
too
and
much.
weed is too much. For
You ever
me.
had the shrooms? Try the shrooms? Me either.
Damn.
Nah, I ain't tried shrooms yet, but I got a guy that you know what I'm saying. If you need that,
Oh, I don't fucking
But definitely
Before-
though, bro.
The podcast is big and lazy.
That's what I was about to say.
Give us
yeah.
something good.
Yeah,
to
I need a
watch.
motherfucking bed in this bitch. Then you know what I'm saying.
He coming. He got some shit coming.
But
He
I'm
got,
I'm saying y'all need to get
shooting pornos. So
yeah,
he got
yeah.
a couch. And,
No, I'm saying y'all need to get 3 beds in this bitch, you know what I'm saying, and just let let niggas lay down, get
Ah,
comfortable.
yeah.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
give us something big, something good to watch, and ladies, something good to eat. It can be anywhere in the world or any.
Something big to watch.
You always gave us some wings, but go ahead.
Yep.
Give us something else.
Okay. What you mean big to watch?
You know, like
something-
big as late. You know, something to something.
Big is something to eat, and lazy is something to watch.
Oh man, I can't even think. Oh, nigga. Bass Reeves. It's a new series on Paramount Plus. It's about Bass Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
And he was what they based the Lone Ranger off of.
Yeah.
And yeah. So you know what I mean, and it's just channeling how he became basically the fucking Lone Ranger. You know what I mean? Just he was going through in it, and we don't really think about it because time period is crazy. I got my bachelor's in history. If you ask, wondering why I'm going in depth with all this.
But hold
shit.
on though, you got your master's degree. Can we give him a round of applause or something?
Yeah,
for that?
man.
My man said he just see that real. I got my master's. What your master's in, man?
I got my bachelor's in history and I got my master's in sociology.
Okay,
All right, that's what's up, bro.
Yeah,
it's amazing, bro.
So you were like teacher or counselor? Like what did you?
Fuck no, I rap.
Yeah,
But like,
Still.
what would you when you going to get those degrees? Like,
A rapper.
yeah.
okay, said he want to be around, right? You
I was a rapper when I finished my history degree because I had already started, so I might as well finish. But I love history. History is like my favorite. That was one of the things that me and my granddaddy connected on.
History will fuck you up.
Yeah, before he passed. So and then I had like the greatest history professor ever, Dr. James Jones. He graduated. He's from Mansfield, Ohio. But and he was like he got like 4 or 5 master's PhDs. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But he was he gave me so much great information, and he gave me so much good. We had the opportunity to do a hip hop class, and he gave me so much good information on the hip hop that I just didn't know. You know what I mean? Just different books that I could read, and he actually took me to, after I got my deal, he took me to my first hip hop concert. He took me to see Rakim, which is his favorite rapper.
There you go.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And then I got because I was in bone mode. You know what I mean? So I go up to Rakim and I'm like, yo, Ra, I just got to deal with Def Jam, and my professor brought me out as a fucking gift. He brought me to come see you so I could learn how to do this shit the right way. And he was like, where your professor? Where your professor? I was like, he right here. When I tell you, like, my professor talks all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? When I tell you this was the most humble experience, when he was peace God. You know what I'm saying? The whole nine. Like, I was like, but I was glad that he did that for me, and I was glad I was able to do that for him. You know what I mean? Because he got the chance to finally meet his favorite rapper. You know what I mean? So it was a blessing.
So before we get out of here, one last question: how'd you get the name Bone? Like, how'd you?
My nickname is Hambone.
Okay.
My full nickname is Hambone. And when I had did
Ain't that when they do the ham bone?
what you wait in Hambone, how you heard all that shit, yeah. But I didn't even learn about that till afterward. You know what I'm saying? White man gave me.
Island.
Yeah, my uncle used to do that.
Yeah,
shit.
white man gave me this nickname. Ain't that crazy? Yeah, one of my old football coaches gave it to me when I was 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I've been Hambone since I was 12.
So what you been up to lately, man? So like, what is it? Where can they find you at? Like,
Everything Bone The Mack. Bone M Diggity is my personal on Facebook. I probably won't approve your friend request, but you can send it.
Yeah.
And like I said, I got the record with B Hen that I'm about to get ready to put out. I just put out an album, Tex Hio, with a group of artists from Cincinnati. That you know what I mean, just giving them an opportunity to try to branch out. You know what I mean. Like I said, I know how hard it is. You know, most people can't even leave their city. So you know what I mean. At least your music can, especially with me. So, and then I got another single that I'm getting ready to drop. It's called Money Drops. But I'm getting ready to drop in a few. I'm just trying to figure out what's the best time. I'm trying to let the album breathe for a little bit. And then I'm really trying to see what B Hen gonna do with this single. I really like the song a lot.
Yeah, it sounds cold though.
And I've been trying to do a song with them probably for about like 2 years now. So it's good that I finally got all of those guys on the record. You know what I mean? Like I said, I love Louisville.
Right.
We love you too, bro.
That's what I
I
say.
speak for the city, man. We love you too,
we
bro.
do, man, because I'm telling you.
No. I'm Louisville like Big Mama's Louisville. Like
Yeah.
I'm really fucking around. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I heard they just made the new Big Mamas. Like
Yeah, soul food,
Yep.
soul something, soul. Oh shit.
if I wasn't
Soul food choices.
Remixed it.
okay, I
It
about to
ain't
say
no soul food though. It's some.
oh, it ain't Big Mama's. Nah, if it ain't Big Mama's, Big Mama
They
used to have
nachos and shit.
They used to let me come in the kitchen. When I say Big Mama had this big ass fucking pot, it was like God, it was so big. It was like this big, and I was like, damn, this is probably the first time I ever seen a pot this motherfucking big.
What was in there? Chilling.
Nah, I don't know what was in there
Yeah.
that particular day, but shit,
Nigga
it was
love
big as
chitlins,
fuck.
dog.
You eat
Yeah.
Chillins? I ain't eating that slave food no more.
No, I don't eat chillin'.
I ain't that slave
I,
food.
I hated chitlins my whole life growing up. I had one of my best friends, his mom used to make chitlins like all the fucking time, and we knew
That's
it.
all right.
We could smell it.
Yeah.
So we walk in the door, it'd be like, oh fuck, here goes ain't Betty cooking these motherfucking
And we gonna end it like that.
chitlins.
Yeah.
No more slave food. I love chitlins, but I'm not eating them no more, man.
Yeah, man.
You eat chitlins?
Used to. This is my first year not eating chitlins. It's pretty good taste.
Used to.
No, it doesn't taste good. Oh my God, it tastes just like it smells. That's the
No,
only
it
food.
don't.
That's the only food that has ever tasted just like it smells. I be watching the
I can't
TikTok.
remember how they taste.
I be watching the TikToks and I be seeing people like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you don't clean them right. You didn't clean. You got to do this. Like, look, man, I'm not finna be cleaning nothing for 5 hours,
Yeah.
6 hours, 8 hours,
Just to eat it.
just to make sure that it tastes good. And then you only get
Some
like a
people leave it
little.
on it.
Then you got like a little.
What?
Some of them said they don't clean them all the way because you know that's where the flavor's at. That's why you can't eat everybody's chitlins. I eat granny's. I don't like. Well, a lady told me though. I was at a restaurant. And
Hey
she
man,
looked at
that
me
shit
in my
make me
face.
want to throw up. Like just thinking, just thinking about it. You know what I mean? Make me want to throw up. Man, that shit
Use
is.
a nigga.
Yeah, she looked at me in my face and I don't eat no. My granny, it was an older lady. I was at the I was just fucking with. I said, "You want some of them pig feet? I don't eat pig feet. I said, "You want some of them pig feet right there?" She turned around at me, looked me dead in my eyes. My granny, I'm from Alabama, somewhere in Mississippi, and she said, "Whatever, Darlene, whatever you do, don't eat that damn slave food." And you don't never eat.
What part of Mississippi?
Again, huh?
What part of Mississippi?
I don't know where she was from, but
Oh.
her granny was from Mississippi. Like her granny, like I don't know the lady from the can of paint, but something just hit me in my soul, and I probably never eat that shit again. It was starting to get real greasy and slimy. What really turned me off, you freeze that shit, it be about this much of fat on there. You freeze it in the bowl, half the damn bowl. So I'm like, that's going in your body. So I'm done with the slave food.
I mean, like I get it. Like I said, I'm a history guy, so I get it. Perspective and what you back then you had to do what you had
You
to
had
do.
to make it a
But-
delicacy.
But nah, man. Like I only eat bacon and pepperoni.
Yeah, me
and
too.
pork chops. Like other
I'll
than
fuck
that,
some pork chops up.
Give me the thin chops. Give me I'll fuck a thin pork chop.
man.
Them
But
thick,
you know
thick ones?
who
Ooh,
got the
shit.
best thick ass pork chops though? Whole Foods, nigga.
Yeah, I seen one in there. Them
Nigga, I
motherfuckers like
went.
steaks.
I was just in Whole Foods. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do some baller shit one day. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what old people do. You know what I'm saying? When
Facts.
you get old, you ball at the grocery store. So you know, I'm an old nigga now. So I'm in Whole Foods, and I don't even like that type of food. You know, I would much prefer to go like to HEB or Walmart. Y'all don't got HEBs out here, but I would prefer to go there and shit. Nigga, when I tell you that shit just be like, no, I ain't got it in me.
Yeah.
And we're gonna end it just like that, man.
We appreciate you
We appreciate
coming,
you
man.
stopping by.
Thank you so
blessing,
much.
man.
Thank you so much. But yeah,
a blessing.
Whole Foods got the best pork chops.
Yeah.
If y'all want to get the big, thick pork chops, go to Whole Foods. They high.
Yeah.
They expensive, but
And stream this new track, man.
Yeah.
Bone.
well, we ain't
BN.
released it yet. This is exclusive.
Oh, this
oh,
is another
man,
Big
hey.
and Lazy exclusive.
Yeah, we just shot the video last night.
Be looking for it though, man. It's coming, man.
Rolling up while I
Looking,
hit
Brody.
it head. She a pro, pop that pussy, let it go. If you fucking let me know, put that pussy on the floor. Bad bitches come ready, text a nigga, come and get it. 93, unleaded, rolling up while I hit it. Ay, she gon' lick the diamonds in my
This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.